What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Rust base build. My name is Tech. Thank you for checking out this new heli tower that we have that's expanded off of the redesigned starter base that I came up with in an earlier video. Before we get started though, I do want to shout out that we have a 2K sub giveaway going on right now where you guys can win a tempered AK skin, and it runs until September 29th or September 30th is the last day that you can enter. It's really easy to enter too. All of that you need to do is subscribe on YouTube as well as follow me on Twitch. Besides that, there are other optional ways to get entries, but those are the only things that are actually required. To find out more about it and to place your entry to win your tempered AK skin, be sure to check out below in the description, and let's get on with the base. So this is the starter redesigned, expanded into a heli tower base. It's very roomy. It's made for multiple people rather than just one or two. You could probably fit a good deal of people in here, like 4 or more. The stone cost on it is 54,000, the wood cost on it is 11,000, and the metal frags are 8,300. And you can see that it's gonna be about 2 walls from either direction to get into the center of the base. However, once you see how it's laid out on the inside, you'll realize that the defense is more than just how many walls it takes to get there. So right off the bat, we come in here. Now you can put a large box in here or small boxes, anything that you want to do. You see that we have the upstairs access right here in the airlock to keep it outside of the center of the base so it's safer. We'll get back to that later though. For now, we'll come in here, and this is the first drop area. This is where this is your starter base basically, and this is what you'll wind up expanding on. And now this is actually the redesigned starter. You see now we have a 5-box loot room over there, and we have 3 furnaces and 2 boxes in here. We have another 4 boxes, and there's the TC way back there. And this was all redesigned to keep these 2 loot rooms away from each other, to make it a little bit harder for the raiders to get all the loot if they were to blow down from the top or anything like that. So with the core bottom level done, let's run back out here. And again, remember, this is right on the outside of your base to get upstairs. This makes it so that if they do blow in upstairs, they don't gain easier access to your core. So now we're going to come through here. It's going to be another 2 doors, and we get into the center. Now, one of the focuses on this base was to try to keep that open running area just like it was downstairs, but to also give you guys plenty of storage and safe storage at that. So here you'll see we've gone with the double, or not even double, quadruple drop box setup, and we also have a furnace in there. These are really useful for making charcoal. Or what you can do if you really wanted to is you can get rid of this and put a small box down there. It also fits. And so we have that loot room set up like that. Put this refrigerator here, put a fire here so you could cook your food too. But you can put anything. Like, this is a pretty big spot, you know, it's a whole empty square. And while you're building this, if you want to be even safer, the best thing that you can do is start putting down doorways. Put a doorway here, that'll help prevent splash. You could put a whole door on it if you want to. But here you see we have another Dropbox type storage room. Come through here, and you'll remember this part from downstairs. Another free walking area. On this side we have a bedroom with 3 small boxes and a locker. And then we have the same thing over here on the end of the hallway. Another bedroom, 3 small boxes, and a locker. Get to the other side of the base. Here we have somebody's a little unlucky and has to sleep outside of a specific bedroom. But we have more of the same with the loot rooms. So there's plenty of storage in this base. Easy to keep it sectioned off too, so you know where everything is. But now with all that being toured, let's go back over here, and now we get into the actual heli tower type area. Now all of this is airlock in, off, not in. All of it is airlocked off, only because if people do blow in from the top, which is what they're going to want to do, you have everything sectioned off. So they still have to go through quite a bit of doors and figure out where your loot is. You'll see here underneath the stairs we have a research table. Underneath these stairs we have the repair bench, that way they stay out of the way. Either one of these stairs both leads to the same area. See, there's the other stairs. And now this area again is sectioned off, that way if people do blow in through this way, they still have to break into your main travel area. So here you'll see we have the shop front window, so you can keep a good lookout on if anybody's outside. as well as if they're like where the heli is if you're fighting it. And the main goal with this heli tower too is the same thing with one of my other heli bases. Try to keep everything sectioned off. There you see a gorgeous looking furnace base design. Pretty sure we got a video on that too if you want to check that out. But we'll go ahead and show you the other side real quick. The other side, of course, is almost identical. Same kind of a thing here. Got your shop front window so you can see out. And you get pretty good angles everywhere around. Now the only thing that I did not do is there is no roof access from this area. If you really wanted to do roof access, you could probably just pull off one of these embrasures, hop through the window, or you can convert them into doors, like put a door somewhere. Personally, I don't mind having no roof access. There's only a little bit of the roof that is usable anyway. Most of it is covered by the heli tower. So now you'll see up here we have a little bit more running space this way, as it's a little bit offset. And what I want to do with the heli tower when I build them like this is try to keep it so, like, if you're up here fighting and you get hit with napalm comes in here, everything is sectioned off well enough that you should still be able to find some area to fight it without having too much trouble. But other than that, guys, that's going to be the whole base. Let's just fly out through the top so you can sort of get another look at it. And you can see it does have a decent sized footprint. And there's definitely more room. Like if you need to store random stuff upstairs, like stupid stuff, you could put stuff up there. You could put a bag up there if you're fighting the heli. And you can see there's limited like actual area to go on the roof. But if you wanted to, you could add in an access point. I would definitely make like an airlock though. So like if you're gonna make like this wall a door, definitely want to put another door out here. And then this will lead like right into your ladder hatch. So that's why you want to make sure like you're putting multiple doors. You don't want to give them a shortcut. But with that being said, we can go right ahead over to the new spot and we'll get started building this thing. Alright guys, so we found our new spot to build this. Let's give you a quick rundown. If you have seen the starter base redesigned, the beginning is going to be fairly simple for you. You're going to remember how to do most of it. Alright guys, so there's your starter base. That's what you're going to start off of. Obviously you're going to want to put sleeping bags. I'm not going to put all the accessories down here for you guys. But you can see there's tons of storage in here. You got 6 boxes there, you got 5. So you got 11 boxes alone just down here. You got those 3 little furnaces and you still have all this room. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on the outside. And let me just go over real quick why we did this. So you got one loot room here and one loot room over here. This way, if they do blow in from the roof while you're at this stage, they won't be able to get both of those big loot rooms on the first try. They'll have to use more explosives to get through the door. So here's where you're at. And now the next part to add on is fairly simple. And so there's the footprint that you're going to start with, and then we're just going to build up from there. We're going to add on all the doors and everything like that. This is going to be the way that I recommend you build it, just so that you can stay safe while you're building it. I know that's a big concern of everybody normally, is I don't want to get caught outside with all my stuff on me. So now once you're at this point, you're all safe, and you're mainly just doing your honeycomb for the rest of this floor. So that's the first floor done. Now we're going to move on to setting up the upstairs. So just to give you guys a quick overlook, here's basically what it looks like. Try to give it to you from all the angles so you can see where all the doors are. And you can sort of start to figure out where all the bedrooms are going to go and everything. I'm going to show you how to lay out one loot room. The rest I'll leave blank just to save you guys some time. And also a key thing to remember too while I do these floors, all the floors, all the foundations, everything should all be sheet metal. The walls can be stone, and the honeycomb and all that stuff can be stone, but any floor, any foundation should be sheet metal, and that's how I come to the totals that I give you at the beginning of the video. Alright, so now I will show you how we do the bedroom. One bedroom, I'll show you how to do one of the loot rooms as well, and then we'll just say that they're all the same so you don't have to watch me make the same loot room and stuff 100 times. And that's all there is to it for the bedroom. You would do another one of those right here if you wanted it to be the same. Now for the small loot room, put a box down low, box just above it, and then like I said, you can either put a small furnace in there or also put a small box in there. We'll just do a box because I didn't show you how to do that before. But then you would do that in all these triangle rooms. The best way to get storage in here. And then like I said before, you got all this empty space. You could put, like, I had a bed and a locker in there. You could put more furnaces, you could put more large boxes. You could also put doorways in here to help separate your stuff even better. But that's one of those customizable things, really. So now we'll head upstairs and start on the heli tower part. This is really easy. you're just going to follow this same line, this edge of this square. Then me personally, I put it hard way this way. That way if anybody comes down through your stairs, they can't just pick your wall, they actually have to blow your door. Alright, so now here's what this looks like from up top. Now we're going to start working on the actual heli tower part. Alright guys, and with that, you can see that we're already finished. So it's a relatively quick build. I'll give you a quick price breakdown if you do it all stone. All stone it's 70,000. And then you saw before, I'll go fly over there real quick too while we close this out. Over here you see it's 54,000. So you could save yourself a decent amount of stone if you just do the metal on the floor and the foundations like I said. Other than that, man, I hope you guys really appreciated the build. I hope you guys enjoy it. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys stopping by the live stream. That's always fun. And look forward to, I think I'm going to make a heli fighting video out of this to show you how the heli tower part works. It is fairly basic heli tower. It doesn't have as much of the napalm controlling stuff as my previous build, but it's a quick, easy, like PvP type of a base. You know, it's not too complicated, and there's plenty of storage for all your loot. So thanks for checking it out, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by. And if you haven't already, maybe you want to hit that like button on this video. And if you aren't already a subscriber, I would love if you'd subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with all the latest updates coming out, new builds, new gameplay, and maybe we'll see you at one of the streams. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great night. Thanks again for checking it out, and I will catch you in the next video.